Today's third video for you. Firstly, viewers, in several previous videos, we discussed the shortage of fuel in Ethiopia. We showed long queues of vehicles waiting for their turn to purchase fuel at fuel stations. Now the government is about to increase fuel prices as well. It is being said that at midnight there is going to be increase in fuel prices. How much will be the increase? Second news story is from Adama. Adama is in the Oromia region of Ethiopia. There is a university in Adama as well. Reportedly, hundreds of students from outside Oromia have reported in Adama University, but they are facing some problems. A student has shared a video clip with us too. Third news story is from Shire. Ex-deputy administrator of Shire has fled Tigray. He was interviewed by some Ethiopian government-backed news sources. He has leveled some serious allegations against TPLF-led Tigray government. What is he saying? And lastly, a former deputy president of Ethiopia has died. Condolences to his family. Who is he? Firstly, fuel prices are going to increase in coming hours. It is being said by some officials. Of course, official announcement will be at midnight, but it is being said that there will be increase. We know that in Ethiopia there has been shortage of fuel. In a video I showed some clips as well showing long queues of vehicles at fuel pump stations. Now, on the one hand, there is shortage of fuel. People have to wait for hours sometime, hours. On the other hand, the prices will be increased today, reportedly at midnight. How much will be the increase? Now, what we have heard unofficially is that petrol price will be increased from 31.71 Ethiopian birrs to 36.82 Ethiopian birrs. So around 5 birrs per liter will be the increase in the price of petrol. By the way, if I compare fuel prices, petrol prices in Ethiopia and in Pakistan, in Ethiopia, fuel prices are less than the prices in Pakistan. Ethiopian government is subsidizing fuel prices, fuel sector. But still, we know that inflation is rising. In a video yesterday, I shared some statistics with you that inflation is on the rise. Prices of food items are rising as well. Unemployment is on the rise as well. No jobs have been created. Exports in some sectors are declining too. So at this crucial time, oil prices, fuel prices are going to be increased in coming hours. I'll update you in coming videos about this increase. Second news story is from Adama. Adama is in Oromia region of Ethiopia. There is a university in Adama. Student has shared a video clip with us. The student, we won't disclose his name. He is not from Oromia. He is from outside Oromia. He says that hundreds of students who are from outside Oromia, they arrived in the university for their admission, but they are not being let in by the university authorities. Students who are from Oromia region, they are not facing any difficulties. But who are coming from outside Oromia, they are not being allowed to enter university premises. We have tried to contact university authorities. We could not, but we'll update you. He has shared some pictures, videos. The video shows dozens of students. He says these are students from outside Oromia. They are not residents of Oromia region. That is why they're being barred from entering university premises. The student says that they were told by Ethiopian Federal Education Ministry that they should report at the university where they'll face no problems. But here, university authorities are not allowing them to enter university premises. Watch this video clip shared by the student from Adama University. Dozens of students can be seen outside Science and Technology campus of this university.
ትምህርት ሚኒስቴር አዳማ መደበል ከዛን አዳማ እንመጣለን አዳማ ደግሞ አልቀበልም ማለ ከተለያዩ ሀገሮች ነው የመጣ ነው ታገል የው ትጌታን የቀለ ምን አይነት መንግስት እንዳለ አላቅም አንፈልግም ነበር ሲጀመር አዳማ እሱ ነው እንዲደርሰን ያደረጋ ከዛ በኋላ አልቀበልም ብሎ 400 ምናምን የሚያክል ተማሪ እየተስተጓጎለ ነው ያለውና ከብዙ አይነት ክልል ነው የመጣው ምንም እናቀው ነገር የለም እግዚአብሔርን ምን አይነት መንግስት እንዳለ ምን አይነት እኔ እንጃ አላቅም ብቻ ግን እኛ ላይ ፕራክቲስ ያደርጋል ይቀልድብናል በእውነት በጣም ብዙ ተማሪ እየተሰቃየን ነው እውነት የሆነ ሼር አድርጉና ትምህርት ሚኒስቴር ሰው እንዲያይልን አድርጉ በእውነት በጣም ነው የተሰማኝ እኔ ለመማር መተን ምናምን እንደዚህ ነው እንትን ያለውና ሼር አድርጉት በተቻላችሁ አቅም እውነት በጣም
Third viewers, Ethiopian government media is showing interviews of people, interviews of some government officials who have fled Tigray, who are speaking against Tigray government. A few days ago, we heard from a doctor who worked at Makale Hospital. Then he fled Tigray, and in his interview, he leveled some serious allegations against Tigray government. He said that medicines were being stolen, aid was being stolen, and TPLF favorites had established some private pharmacies where these medicines were being sold. Now, Ethiopian state media has shared another interview. This time, an ex-deputy administrator has appeared the interview at a state news source. The name of the person is Yemane Hale. He worked as deputy administrator of Shire town. Now he's not in Tigray, he has fled Tigray. What is he saying? He has leveled some serious allegations against Tigray government as well. He says, firstly, that Makele is like hell. No food, no medicines, no freedom. People are suffering. Aid is being diverted towards forces. Medicines are being sold at private pharmacies at high prices. Young boys and girls are being arrested. According to Yemane Hali, they are being forcibly sent to training centers. Their parents are arrested too if they are not willing to send their daughters and sons to training centers. These are all allegations. We're not endorsing them. We're not saying they're true. But this is being shared on Ethiopian state media by some persons who have worked in Tigray. So if Tigray government has some official position about these allegations, obviously we'll share them with you as well. Complaints are now being received that everything is not perfect in Tigray. If Tigray intends to start a new military offensive, it will have to build army. We are not endorsing these allegations. The allegations might be false. It could be a campaign from Ethiopian state media to make Tigray government look inefficient and not people friendly. Yes, it could be part of a campaign as well. But some Tigray opposition parties are also speaking out. That is a matter of concern. That should be a matter of concern because Tigray is under a blockade. It's under a siege. We don't know what's happening there. People are not able to use cell phones because telecommunication services are not working there. No internet there. So while there is siege, there is blockade, there is blackout, if there are complaints, they should be resolved. I think if Ethiopian government decides to resume services like telecommunication service, internet banking services, we will have the real picture. Will be able to know if these allegations are true or false. But now we are hearing complaints. Obviously, when there is a shortage of resources, there are problems. And when there is not very efficient government, there are problems as well. Tigray government will have to change. I personally think it will have to take opposition parties on board. It will have to take its people on board if it wants to stay united. Otherwise, you'll keep on seeing such complaints. Lastly, viewers, a former Ethiopian deputy president has died. His name is Fisseha Desta. From 1987 till 1991, he worked as deputy president of the country. President was Mengistu Haile Mariam. Then EPRDF took power and he was put in prison. I think for around 10 years he remained in prison. Then he was pardoned. He wrote a book as well. He has died. Condolences to his family. Whatever his political affiliations were. He was planning to write another book. He was reportedly heart patient and he died a natural death. Rest in peace, Fisseha Desta. Thank you for watching.